Well, hello there, Vee Gang. How you doing? It's a girl, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time coming through to my channel, I'd like to say thank you so much for coming through. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment. And if you're a regular ridiculous hubby, welcome back. Hey, welcome back to another episode of my channel. On this episode, we have a get ready with me. All right, I want to film for Valentine's outfit inspos, and I have a date later on, so I thought to myself, why not just film this get ready with me process? You know, the more I learn how to talk and film, the better it is for all of us. All right, let's get into it. Today I'm going to be talking about red flags in friendships that show you that this is a toxic friendship. So if you want to see how this goes, stay tuned for more. We'll be right back. Subscribe. So, you know, like when you're in a friendship and then you have a moment where you think, I should have known better. Your aha moment. You should have known that this friend was not good for you. You should have known that this friendship was not going anywhere. Also, as you can tell, I had already put foundation and done my eyebrows because I'm trying to be as fast as possible because I've got other things to do. But yeah, your aha, I should have known moment. Yeah, that's what I want to talk about. So one thing that you should constantly look out for is when you hang out with a friend and you constantly feel worse about yourself after chilling with them than you were before chilling with them. That's a telltale sign for me. Like, how am I spending time with you and I always feel worse about myself, worse about my mental capacity? Like for me, I cannot have people insulting my intelligence because I know I'm a smart person. I actually know I have intellectual capabilities and intellectual capacities. So for you to then sit there and insult my intelligence, okay, what is this? Are we in a, like, how does you making me feel bad about my thinking capacity make you feel better? But if I'm constantly feeling worse about myself than I was before you were around, then yeah, that's a sign for me. Like, no honey, we are not doing that. We are not doing that. Alrighty. So it could be anything really. It doesn't have to be necessarily intellectual capacity, but if you just find yourself feeling worse about yourself than you were before, then that's your telltale sign. And maybe the first time it was a mistake. The second time, what's happening? I think these are things you just need to be aware of. And you're like, hey, every time I'm around you, I feel worse about myself. You know? Yeah. When you find yourself looking for reasons to avoid spending time with that particular friend, that is a telltale sign. Friendships should be fun, should be light, should be beautiful, should be a great moment because you obviously have your family, right? And you guys relate the way you relate. When you're with your friend, I would like to think that it should be enjoyable, you know? Sometimes it's easier, obviously, to tell your friends certain things about yourself faster or sooner than it is to tell your family. Obviously, it depends on the family, but, you know, growing up in an African household, sometimes it's easier to tell your friend first before you tell your family member. But it's not just an issue of life secrets per se, but generally it should be vibes when you're around your friend. You know, you guys should be planning about the future, business ideas, talking, vibe. It's just to be vibes. You know what, for me at my age, it's not just vibes. We should also be planning for the future, planning for our children, marriage, all that stuff, you know, that we should be able to talk about. But then if I find reason, or sometimes you don't even have to talk about anything. You know, like sometimes you're with that one friend and you guys don't even have to talk, but it's a beautiful time. In silence, you're still having a great time in silence, you know? So I think if you are now constantly looking for reasons to avoid spending time with that person, then that's a telltale sign. Something is not together. It's not together, you understand? Right? When your friend only wants to spend time with you or see you when they need something, you know? Like, in the beginning, sometimes it's difficult to tell. Your friend only wants to chill with you, come around you, and it's difficult to pinpoint, to be like, yeah, Sandra only wants to spend time with me when she wants something. But as time goes by, you're more able to verify the facts. As I said, disclaimer, I'm not a makeup guru, okay? I follow my own thing, and if it works, it works. You know what I mean? Like, if I put it there and it comes together, then that's what we're doing. Alright. So yes, spend time with you when they want something. Like, you literally just know that, yeah, what you want. That's not a good friendship. That's a toxic friendship, and you need to avoid those telltale signs when you get a hint of it. It's good to give people chances. I believe in giving people chances, but if they constantly let you down for reasons best known to them, that's a telltale sign. You don't need that energy in your life. So another sign you should be looking out for is when your friend tries to badmouth people around you. She or he is the only good person in your life. Everybody else is out to get you. Everybody else is evil. Everybody else doesn't have your best intentions in heart and in mind. They are the solely only good person around you, and they try to badmouth everybody else around you. That's a telltale sign. My mom always says, if you find one friend able to speak badly about someone else in your presence, trust and believe they're doing the exact same thing about you when you're not there. Also, that one friend who's always bringing you bad news about you, so and so said this about you, so and so said that about you. These girls were discussing about you. Like, why are you even finding yourself in that situation where other people are talking about me? What were you saying? You know, you're always coming back with bad reports. This person said this about you. This person said. How are people comfortable talking about me in your presence? And you're my friend. They know you're my friend, but they're comfortable to talk about me in your presence. That's a major red flag, because, you know, what is this? What are we doing? Where are we going? And what type of energy is that? So for me, that is definitely a telltale sign that this friendship is not going anywhere, because there's no way anybody would be comfortable talking about my friend with me in my presence and I'm there. Nah, that's not how my friendships work. People don't come to me and say, oh my gosh, I want to talk about your friend. Nope. So I don't think my friends should be in a space where other people feel comfortable enough to talk about me. Why are you always bringing bad reports? But what so and so said about me? What were you saying in that context? Like, how did you even find yourself there? And then how did this conversation start? How did it finish? Like, I have so many questions, you know what I mean? When you constantly find yourself having to explain and defend your friend's actions to other people, that's a serious situation, because why are they behaving like that in the beginning? Very valid question. Why are they behaving like that? To an extent where you would constantly now have to be there like, no, they're not like that. Actually, no, there's no, that, no, there's, I don't think that's a good or productive friendship to be a part of. I think you should isolate yourself from people who bring you bad reports, put you in complicated situations. You know, you're now being asked about the gossip of them, or why they backstabbed someone or whatever. You're constantly having to defend. No, they're actually not like that. And when you get to know them, my sister, run. My brother, maybe you're watching this, but my brother, run. Because what type of behavior is that? What type of a life is that? Where you're constantly defending a whole full-blown adult who's consciously making the decisions, the efforts to ruin their own reputation. We're too old to be running up after each other. Same thing I spoke about in my previous video when we're talking about men in relationships. It's not your job to be looking after your friend's partner. It's not your business. Stay out of it. I mean, it's different if it comes your way and you were not looking for it, but don't go out of your way to try and get information about your friend's partner. It's not your business. Stay out of it. Let people make their own decisions and deal with their own consequences. I repeat, it's not your business, especially if you have not been involved in it Yeah, your boyfriend was cheating. Stay out of it. It's not your business. Okay? Alrighty. You know, like when you have that one friend who constantly makes you tired. You get? It's like you are putting in a lot more into their cup than they are putting into your cup. You're not learning anything from them. You're not benefiting anything from them. Anything, you're getting worse and worse as a person based on their influence, their, advice, etc. So I think if you are in a space where you're negatively affiliated or negatively associated, or your feelings are negatively associated with this person, and you constantly feel like you're putting in more in this friendship. Okay, hang on. Alright, this eyeliner business, not easy. Alright, but if you feel like your cup is not overflowing but their cup is overflowing, nah, that's a red flag, because it's very exhausting and you will definitely get run down. And get to a point where you're just tired. You're just tired and you've had enough, and yeah, those friendships don't tend to last long. Okay, so now when you find yourself in a situation where one person accumulates a lot of your time, like way too much of your time, and I get it, when you're younger, it's a bit different. Because you probably also want to chill with them and hang out with them. But I feel like as you get older, like, you need time for yourself. You need to grow. You need to understand yourself, actually. What do you like? Without your friends involved, what do you actually like? But you're constantly feeling bad. You're constantly feeling bad or guilt-tripped into, oh, you don't spend too much time with me. Oh, you're so busy these days. Oh, yeah, look. I have things to do with my life, okay? I'm trying to better myself. I'm trying to understand myself. I'm trying to grow myself. I highly support low-maintenance friendships in today's age. I don't have to talk to you every day so that we are claimed to be friends. I don't have to be around you every day. Because of my friends, yeah, in fact, not even three-quarters, almost all of them. 9/10, only one of my friends is actually close to me right now. All my other friends are in other countries, other continents, other cities, and everybody's doing life, so I don't have to talk to you every day. So that is like, oh my gosh, we're actually friends and we vibe, and no. That's not how it works. Okay? People are doing life, people are handling situations. It's not about you. Let people do what they need to do. Who's demanding all this time and attention? Do what you need to do. Because if you have way too much time on your hands, something ain't right. Then you have those friends who call you only when something is wrong in their life. Yeah, that's very exhausting, to be honest. Very, very exhausting. I have my own life problems, okay? I also want you to celebrate my wins. I also want you to be there to be constructive criticism. I've got things I also need in life, you get. I can't just be there only being with you when things are wrong, but when things are great, you don't even recall that I exist, okay? You are doing life, you are enjoying life, and I get that, people should be given space to do what they need to do, but then also give me space to do what I need to do, because maybe when you're coming up and you have things going on in your life, I have things going on in my life too, so I can't necessarily give you that support that you're looking for, because, life is happening to everybody, as we know it. Life is literally happening in front of us, so the same grace that is awarded to you when your things are going well, the same grace you need to award to me. Then for you to be like, oh my gosh, she's a bad friend, she's never there for me, but are you there for me when I need you? Because when I need you, you're not there. But then When you need me, I'm there for you. So I think that that's something that needs to be checked on. Everybody is just managing life as best as they can. So yeah, grace needs to be awarded. When you are doing life and things are going great for you and you're nowhere to be found, then yeah, when I'm nowhere to be found, I'm just doing life. So yeah, friends that want to control and plan every single step of an outing. Okay, so if it's not what they want, how they want it to be, then it's not an outing. That is very toxic, because the world does not revolve around you. You don't have to do only what you want to do. You can also do what other people want to do, because it's a friendship group. Again, it's a friendship circle, friendship moment, even if it's just the two of us. You know what I mean? Like, we don't have to do what you want to do based on you want to do it. And I'm not saying I don't want to do it, but maybe sometimes I want to do something different. And if I do suggest something and then you're out there saying, no, but this one, but if it's not what you have suggested, then we can't do it. My sister, go and do it by yourself. Because must we all do the same thing? No, maybe we just like different things in different moments, and you know, awarding people the grace and the opportunities to do other things that they want in life is not necessarily a bad thing. That's why I constantly say, you need time to identify what you like and be able to do things by yourself. Actually, I really think that it's important as you progress in life to be able to sit and do what you like to do based on you like to do it, and that's what you want to do, not based on what other people want you to do. Does that make sense? Yeah. Oh my gosh, friends that don't listen, terrible listeners. If the attention is not focusing on them and what they have to say and how they have to say it, then it's not a conversation. Literally, they have to dominate the conversation. It has to be about what Chipo is saying and what Chipo is saying alone. If anyone else is saying anything, or if anyone else gets the attention, because don't get me wrong, everybody likes attention. Everybody likes attention, but you should be able to balance between listening and speaking. And then you speak once you've understood. You don't just keep quiet and hear what's being said. You need to actually understand what is being said. So being a friend that wants to be the center of attention, the highest voice, the top opinion, that just doesn't make sense. Okay? As a friend, you need to be able to sit and listen. And then as a friend, you also should be able to talk, but not interject when others are talking. The same grace, it's all about grace, to be honest. At the end of the day, it's all about grace and good manners. The same grace that's awarded to you to speak when it's time to speak is the same grace that you need to award to other people, so that they can also have an opportunity to speak and express themselves. Because, as I said, it's not about you, it's a friendship group. And if you're a very monopolizing person, people will get tired of you, Sha. People are gonna get tired of you and stop inviting you for events and gigs, and now you're trying to get like emotional, why didn't you invite me, and etc. But it's kind of like, it's not about you, you know what I mean? It's not about what you want to do, it's not about what you want to say, it's about other people, because other people also want to talk, you get? So as much as you're a chatterbox, you should be able to listen. And of course, you know, interacting with conversation, but it's not about you and monopolizing what you said. If someone is talking about something, doesn't mean you also have to talk about it. If someone is talking about their summer experiences, doesn't mean you also have to talk about your summer experiences. You know, if someone is talking about good things happening in their life, doesn't mean you also have to talk about good things happening in your life. Give other people moments to shine. You know, it's about them and their wins and their successes, or about their pain. Be there to listen. Be there to cater to their needs. It's not about you. You know what I mean? It's really not about you. Life is not about being selfish. Life is about being generous and understanding and being there for other people, because ultimately it's not about you. And you can't expect people to want to be around you, but you never give them the grace, never give them the opportunity to speak, never give them the time of day. If it's not about you, if it's not surrounding you, your problems, your successes, your issues, you, what you want to do, my sister, it's not about you. And it gets really tiring and exhausting. So you can't even be mad that people want to spend time with you, because you're exhausting, you're tiring, you're a tiring person to be around. Okay, so friends that complain constantly that you're not available or around for them, look, as I said before, life is happening to each and every one of us. We are all managing life as best as we can. We are all trying to navigate through different hurdles and aspects of our lives. So you know, it's not about you. It's not about you. Allow me to manage as best as I can, and when things are great or when things are a bit calm down, I'll come back to you. Hence why I emphasize on low maintenance friendships. You get? No one is getting offended by the fact that we're not talking every day. Life is happening, and when things are better, catch up. You, my toppest friends with you as competition. Run away from those. Run away with speed. Run away, because it's not a competition. It's really not a competition. My wins have nothing to do with your losses. Your losses or your wins have nothing to do with my wins or my losses. We're all just doing life, all trying to make it, all trying to take care of our kids, our families. You know what I mean? Go on holiday, spend time, work a good job. Calm down. Calm down, Calm down. It's not about you. So, yeah, we're not in a competition, okay? If anything, compete with yourself. Be better than you were last year. Not be better than me or the next person. It's not about competition in life. Yeah, so you have those friends who are quick to borrow from you. You get? Whatever it is, big or small, very quick. If they need and they know you can do it and they know you have the thing, they'll 100% ask you. But when it comes to returning the thing, it's a struggle. You must struggle first before you get that whatever clothes, money, whatever it is that they borrowed. You must struggle to get it back. But the same energy that they had to borrow the thing is not the same energy that they have to return it. So I don't get that. Like, is it that you think that I don't need the thing that I borrowed you? Like, I'm just here for the Christmas, Mother Christmas, dishing out goods for free. And it's one thing if I say don't return it, you know what I mean? Or it's like, oh, I got this. Yeah, that is one whole thing. Then it's another other thing for you to just take advantage of that. But you are doing life. You know what I mean? You are doing things. You are moving on with your life things and progresses. But to return the thing that was taken, that was supposed to come back. You or friends who take things and then they ruin them. And then because you're smiling, we are friends, you don't want to take accountability for it. You ruin my shoe, you ruin my jacket. I don't understand. Then you don't have to take accountability for it based on, you can always buy another one. Why can't you replace it? Like, if you're the one who destroyed it, then you should be the one to replace it, isn't it? But because, I don't know, you have the money or you've got too many of the same thing or whatever. I bought too many of the same things because I wanted to. Not so that if you destroy it, I'll have a backup plan. No, that's not how it works. People just need to be able to function from a point of love, for lack of a better explanation. Just be kind. Because I don't understand how me having 5 million of the exact same thing equates to you destroying the one thing that I gave you that you asked to borrow, and then you don't replace it or whatever, and it's just, bawa, what's that? See ya guys, that brings me to the end of my video. I hope you liked it and I hope you like this makeup look. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment, or definitely see my next upload. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you. Wow, I have lipstick on my teeth, so just ignore that. But thank you so much for watching and God bless you. Bye. See you in my next upload.